Have you ever felt that a close friend or family member, despite their smiles and sweet words, leaves you with a nagging unease, like something just isn't right? What's your intuition trying to whisper? I'm a storyteller of the soul, and today we'll dive into a darker corner of psychology through the lens of Carl Jung, a brilliant mind. He called it the shadow, the hidden part of us, where envy, resentment, or hostility quietly resides. Even if someone tries to mask their true feelings, the shadow always finds a way to slip through in subtle yet sharp signs. In this video, I'll reveal 8 unmistakable signs that a close person might be hiding hostility beneath their friendly mask. And be warned, the 8th sign is the most dangerous. It could make you see the relationship in a whole new light. You don't need to guess or let your intuition leave you confused. We'll uncover the truth in a simple yet profound way. Stay with me. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you don't miss these inspiring psychological journeys. So, are you ready to step into the world of the shadow? 8 signs of hidden hostility. Let's start with the first sign, contempt, disguised as sarcasm. Have you ever talked with a friend or family member and they drop a joke that feels like a stab in the chest? They laugh, saying things like, "Oh, that shirt makes you look like you stepped out of the 80s. Or, "Your new job probably isn't too tough, right?" But when you wince or try to speak up, they wave it off. "Come on, it's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously." That feeling, isn't random. It's the shadow Carl Jung talked about, quietly revealing itself, the dark part of their soul, their contempt, wrapped in the guise of a joke. Think about it. A truly harmless joke makes you laugh or feel at ease. But these sarcastic remarks, they target your vulnerabilities as if they know exactly where to hurt you most. Maybe your appearance, your job, or your dreams. And worse, it's not just once. They keep coming, like tiny arrows, hitting you again and again. According to Jung, this isn't a coincidence. When someone repeatedly uses sarcasm to poke at your flaws, their shadow is in control. The part of them that can't accept or embase you is trying to pull you down while keeping the mask of friendliness. Try to recall, is there someone in your life who always jokes like this? A co-worker or a friend whose words, after each comment, make you feel smaller instead of lifted up? If those jokes keep hitting the same spot, like a record stuck on repeat, it's not a joke anymore. It's contempt in disguise. My advice? Don't ignore your gut feeling. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, why do they need to make you feel less? The answer might reveal more about them than about you. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Let's move on to the second sign, hidden sabotage. Have you ever felt like someone is quietly holding you back? Not with obvious disruption, but with small, subtle actions that make you stumble. A friend or co-worker accidentally forgets to tell you about an important meeting, or they give advice that sounds reasonable but ends up leading you to a dead end. These moments might make you wonder, is it just a mistake or something deeper? According to Carl Jung, this is the shadow at work. The dark part of their soul feels threatened by your success, and it finds ways to pull you back. Imagine you're preparing for a big presentation. Someone close who knows its importance, forgets to send you the needed documents. Or they say, "Don't worry, do it this way, it'll be fine." But that advice costs you points with your boss. Once could be an oversight. But if these accidents keep happening, especially when you're about to shine brightest, it's not a coincidence. Jung explained, when someone lacks the courage to face their own failures, they unconsciously project their frustration onto you. They sabotage, not by openly opposing, but through small mistakes that build into a wall, blocking your path. Think about your life. Is there someone who always seems to make odd mistakes right when you're on the verge of achieving something? A friend who forgets to invite you to an important event, or a co-worker who accidentally messes up your project. If these things happen in a pattern, it's time to pay attention. My advice: don't brush off your gut feeling. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, are these actions random? Observe how often and when they happen. The answer might reveal a truth they don't want you to see. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Now, we come to the third sign: silent competition. Have you ever shared good news with someone close, and instead of feeling their congratulations, you felt like you stepped into a contest? They don't say it outright, but their reaction makes you sense your success is a threat. A friend or co-worker hears you brag about a promotion, and instead of "Congrats, that's awesome," they reply, "Oh, I just finished a big project myself." That feeling, like you're light, makes them uneasy. According to Jung, this is the shadow, quietly in control. The hidden part of their insecurity can't stand when you shine. Picture this: you excitedly share that you just ran your first marathon, but they jump in. "Oh, I ran a half marathon a few years back. No big deal." Or you talk about a new idea at work, and they say, "Nice idea, but I already did." Something like that. These moments aren't just bragging, they reflect a competition they won't admit. Jung said, when someone can't face their own shortcomings, your success becomes a mirror, reflecting their insecurities. Instead of lifting you up, they try to shift the spotlight to themselves or downplay your victory. Look back at your life. Is there someone who always turns your happy moments into a stage for their own show? If every time you share something good, they have to outdo you or make you feel smaller, that's a sign of hidden resentment. My advice: don't let their behavior make you doubt your worth. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, why do they need to compete with me? The truth might lie in their own fears more than what you've done. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. All right, let's move to the fourth sign: superficial support. Have you ever shared a big moment in your life with someone close, but felt like you were talking to a wall? They nod, say things like, "Oh, that's great," or "It'll be fine," but their eyes are somewhere far away. Or when you need a helping hand, they disappear with excuses that sound reasonable, but leave you all alone. That feeling, like a cold breeze, isn't it? According to Jung, this is a sign of the shadow showing itself. The hidden part of their soul doesn't truly want to see you succeed or overcome struggles. Picture this: you just lost your job and need someone to listen. You call a friend, but they just say, "Yeah, find another job. It's not that hard." Then quickly shift to their own story. Or you excitedly share our new project, and they respond with a forced smile. Sounds cool, but don't ask a single follow-up. These reactions aren't just indifference, they're signs of a heart not truly with you. Jung called this ego detachment, when someone can't connect with your joy or your pain because their shadow keeps them emotionally distant. Look at the people around you. Is there someone who's always absent? When you need them most, they show up with words of encouragement, but it feels like a performance with no heart. If their support is only skin deep, never going further, it could be hidden resentment. My advice: don't let their shallowness make you doubt your worth. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, are they really happy when I win or sad when I lose? The moments they choose to stay on the sidelines will reveal the truth about their feelings. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Let's dive into the fifth sign: control disguised as care. Have you ever felt someone always trying to steer your life? They say things like, "I just want what's best for you." But after each piece of advice, you feel more trapped than uplifted. A friend or family member tells you what to do, what to wear, or even what to think, as if you can't decide for yourself. That feeling, like an invisible rope tightening around your freedom. According to Jung, this is the shadow creeping in, the hidden part of their soul. Fears losing control, and they mask it with a veneer of concern. Picture this: you want to try a new, challenging job. You share this with someone close, and they respond, "Listen, don't take the risk. Stay where it's safe." Or you choose a new hairstyle, and they say, "I just think your old style suited you better." These words sound like worry, but if you notice, they always make you doubt yourself. Jung explained, the need to control comes from their inner fear of chaos. When they can't manage their own instability, they try to organize your life as a way to feel more secure. But the truth is, they don't want you to be free or shine in your own way. Look back at your relationships. Is there someone who always offers advice that leaves you feeling smaller? If every decision you make is analyzed or criticized by them, that's not care, it's manipulation wrapped in the cloak of love. My advice: don't let these invisible ropes hold you back. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, does this advice build my confidence or make me depend on them? Your gut feeling will guide you to the truth about their intentions. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Let's move on to the sixth sign: spreading criticism and rumors. Have you ever noticed friends or co-workers suddenly turn cold, and you don't know why? One day, people start looking at you with strange eyes or keeping their distance, as if you've done something wrong. Then you find out someone close is talking behind your back, spreading criticism or stories that aren't true. That feeling, like a knife stabbed from the shadows. According to Jung, this is the shadow taking form. The hidden part of their insecurity seeks to tear you down, to make them feel better. Picture this: you're doing well at work, but suddenly co-workers whisper that you're only good at sucking up to the boss, or a friend tells another group you're not trustworthy, based on a small misunderstanding they've blown out of proportion. These words are never said to your face. Instead, they spread like a smoldering fire, quietly burning your reputation bit by bit. Jung explained, when someone can't face their own sense of inadequacy, they try to push that pain onto you. Gossiping or spreading rumors is their way to boost their self-esteem by dimming your light. Look back at your life. Is there someone who, after being around, leaves you feeling isolated for no clear reason? If you notice changes in how people treat you and hear whispers from someone close, that's a sign of hidden resentment. My advice? Don't let their lies define you. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, who benefits when I'm hurt? Those spreading criticism reveal more about themselves than about you. Hold fast to your worth and don't let their darkness dim your light. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Let's move on to the 7th sign, lack of joy in your success. Have you ever shared a victory with someone close and felt like you dropped a stone into a deep well? No hecho, no excitement. You talk about a major milestone, like getting a promotion or finishing a dream project, but they only say, "Oh, nice," then quickly change the topic. Or worse, they try to dim your happiness with a comment like, "Yeah, but it's not that big a deal." That feeling like a cloud blocking your sunshine. According to Carl Jung, this is the shadow showing itself. The hidden part of them can't stand when you shine. Picture this. You just bought a new apartment. After years of saving, you excitedly tell a friend, but they just nod, say, "Congrats," in a flat tone, then start talking about their vacation. Or you share that you got praised at work, and they reply, "Yeah, probably. Everyone gets praised." These reactions aren't just indifference, they're signs of hidden envy. Jung explained, when someone can't face their own shortcomings, your success becomes a painful reminder of what they haven't achieved. Instead of celebrating with you, they choose to dull your light to protect their self-esteem. Look at the people around you. Is there someone who, when you share your joy, always responds half-heartedly or tries to shift the focus to themselves? If they can't smile genuinely or cheer for your wins, that's a sign of resentment lurking beneath. My advice? Don't let their coldness put out your fire. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, do they really want me to be happy? The moments they can't share your joy will reveal the truth about their heart. Hold on to your light and don't let their darkness slow you down. Let's keep going with me to uncover the next sign. Finally, we reach the 8th sign, nonverbal language and hidden cues. Have you ever been around someone and felt a cold chill? Even though they're smiling, they say kind words, but something feels off. A forced smile, an averted gaze, or a stiff handshake. These moments, small but sharp, ring like a bell in your intuition. According to Carl Jung, this is the shadow in its most subtle form. The mind can hide, but the body always betrays the truth of deep-seated emotions. Picture this. You share a success, like getting a raise, with a friend. They say, "Awesome, congrats," but their voice is flat, like reading a script, or you talk about your future plans, and they nod, but their hands clench tightly, as if holding back. These signals aren't random. Jung emphasized the subconscious can't lie. When someone hides hostility, their body will reveal it through details words can't cover: a fleeting frown, a tense silence, or a smile that doesn't reach their eyes. These are pieces painting the true picture of their heart. Look back at the people around you. Is there someone who, when near, makes you feel an unexplained tension? If they praise you, but their eyes look away, or their tone shifts when talking about you, that's a sign of hidden resentment. My advice? Trust your intuition. Don't dismiss that uneasy feeling as just imagination. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what is their body saying that their words try to hide? Small details, like eyes, gestures, or silence, will guide you to the truth. Don't let a fake smile fool you. Keep your heart's sharpness and protect your light from their darkness. Let's continue with me to explore how to face these signs. So we've journeyed together through 8 signs revealing hidden hostility in those close to us, from sarcastic remarks, sharp as knives, to averted gazes, speaking truths words try to hide. Have you ever felt your intuition trying to warn you about a relationship? Don't ignore that inner voice. Carl Jung taught us the shadow always leaves traces, and when you spot these signs, you gain the power to protect your heart. Behaviors like gossip or indifference don't define your worth. They're mirrors reflecting someone else's insecurities. Now, take a deep breath and ask yourself, who in my life is letting their shadow take control? Recognizing this isn't about blaming, it's about empowering you to choose relationships that lift you up instead of pulling you down. You deserve people who celebrate your victories and hold your hand through storms. If this video touched you, hit like, share it with friends, and subscribe to explore more secrets of the soul. I want to hear your story. Which of these 8 signs made you pause? Leave a comment and let's talk. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into how to face people who manipulate emotions so you can walk with confidence and freedom. Don't miss it. Turn on notifications to stay with the next journey. Thank you for being here with me. Always listen to your intuition and hold on to the light within you. See you in the next video.